Is it just me, or is this winter a little bit colder? I'm your host, Philippa Guana, welcoming you to tonight's episode of BMW Club TV, which will hopefully warm you up. Our first stop, BMW X-Drive Park. It's been a while since our first BMW Car Club Gauteng Skid Pan Challenge of 2025, but May saw us return to BMW South Africa's X-Drive Park facility for the second event. Two identical course layouts, a battle against the clock, and loads of tyre screeching. This was indeed a solid recipe for a good day out. And we did keep score, so let's look at the results. Marco van der Schijf again topped the times, with Christo Straden second and Colin van Son third. Four rounds and 16 races has delivered a lot of action already in 2025. And we're only at the halfway mark of this year's BMW M Performance Parts Race Series. Thus far, we've only visited Zwartkops Raceway and the Kyalami Grand Prix circuit. The second half, starting this weekend, will see us take on both layouts of Red Star Raceway and our maiden trip to the East London Grand Prix circuit in between. Finally, we'll crown our 2025 champions at Zwartkops Raceway. But before we get the wheels rolling this weekend, let's have a look at the top contenders. The defending Class A champion, Leon Loebscher, has topped the class throughout the season. So far, he has 2 wins, and not every one of those this season has been easy sailing.
At this stage, I'm in front in Class A and I'm second overall. So it's nice to be there, but it also puts lots of pressure on you because you know that you're going to have to finish all the races. It doesn't have to be the fastest, but you have to finish all the races to be there at the end of the year. So it does get a bit nerve-wracking towards the end, but it's nice. That's what racing is all about.
Loebscher does have a 100% podium record though, along with 5 fastest laps. Fabio Fedetto's consistency has also paid off, with him now second ahead of Bob Neal. Something that plays a significant role in Class A is the number of entries. While the last 3 rounds have seen 4 Class A cars entered in each, less than 4 cars results in the drivers not being eligible for full points, something that Loebscher highlights as he looks ahead at the rest of the season.
In Class A it's very difficult. We don't know what's happening there because guys is coming and going, and sometimes they race, sometimes they don't race, and there's a possibility that 1 or 2 of them is going to stop the racing and going to race overseas. So it all depends on who's going to be in Class A, because either it's going to be a very fast car, or if there's less than 4 guys, you can't get full points. So it's going to be dicey.
The full points issue also affected Class B in round 1, but it is the defending Class and Series champion Rene Smith who led the class from the start with 4 wins to his name and 4 more runner-up finishes.
First part of the season, first 2 races, not the best. Ever since then, everything seems to have come together. Cars running well, we're doing well, getting good seedings. Fortunately, this weekend only finished second. But yeah, we're looking forward to the second half, and I think with all the development we're doing, we're going to be in a good position.
While Smith has a commanding lead in Class B, there's a very tight battle for second place. Andreas Meyer holds a position at present and has 1 win to his name, while the rest of his points came from barely managing to bring the car home. Anton Pommersheim, who rejoined the series in round 2, delivered a couple of impressive performances at the sharp end of Class B, and his first win can't be too far away. Nick McCrease missed Kailami and crashed out of round 4's second race, but has a solid string of podium finishes, which includes a race win.
My season's been good so far, excepting of the last race. I had brake failure and lost it in turn 4. Thank God I'm okay, everything okay. Missed Kailami, I was abroad. But prior to that, the season's been good. I'm lying 4th, equal points with Anton. And let's see how the next race comes up. You know, hopefully we can put it up there and do good.
So it is indeed a close battle for second place, with 1 point separating the 3 drivers. Smith has exactly double the amount of points accumulated by second place Meyer. But dominating Class B is not the only goal for Smith. He's also aiming to become the first 2-time consecutive series champion.
I hope it's going to come down to me and Leon. It would be a lacquer dice, because it's an in-house friendly if you want. So yeah, looking forward to it. I think second season is going to be ours.
Title defence is certainly proving challenging for Reynard Miller. After a pacey start to the season, his best result thus far has been 1 third place, which sees him lingering in 12th place on the Class C points table. Rob Gearing started the season as leader before Salvi Gualtieri's round 2 dominance saw him on top. That lead didn't last too long. In round 3, Gualtieri's weekend ended before qualifying, with Hein van der Merwe, who also had his own share of struggles, taking the top spot. Round 4 saw Gualtieri reclaiming first place.
So my season so far has been extremely enjoyable. I've had battles every single race. The competition in Class C is phenomenal. The guys are getting faster and faster. First race at Swartkops, we had a beautiful clean-up weekend where we managed to win the first race, but had a third in the first race and had a battle in the second race. The next race, we had a clean sweep, pole, fastest lap, fastest race, won both races. Unfortunately, Kailami, we ended up with a bit of a problem with the car, so we backed out of the whole event. Safspeed took care of the problems of the car, and we were back at Swartkops this race. No matter how quick you are and how good your car is on the day, there's always someone better than you, and someone's going to give you a good go. So the season's awesome. It's fighting for the championship. I really think we have a good chance of trying to keep up there in the top 10 places overall in the whole championship. But we'll see how it goes. The most important thing is to bring the car home safe every race and to have fun with all my fellow racers.
Van der Merwe trails Gualtieri by 10 points with Varush Gampath third, followed closely by Osbia Joni and Nishal Singh. It has certainly been a good season for Gampath. He started 2025 as one of the front runners in Class D. Then during the Kailami practice sessions, he broke out and he's now finding himself in the faster half of the grid.
I think we started passion for speed. It was very nice. I got to experience my new E92 335i. I'm loving the car, and initially it was a bit very different from the E46 that I used to drive, so it took a little bit of time to get used to it. But eventually started to settle down and started to get a little bit quicker. And the kicker came Kailami, when I really started to enjoy the track, and I think the legs on the car really started to come into play. So getting some good speeds and eventually breaking out from Class D to Class C. So my first two races at Kailami was a bit of a struggle, but I ended up 6th in race 1. And race 2, I just overdrove the car a little bit, so lost some pace there. So I decided I needed to do something to the car, so we've just done a little bit of tweaking and fiddling like we always do as race drivers. And now at the last outing at Swartkops was very good. Actually, it happened to go 2 seconds faster than I've ever been at Swartkops, so I was very happy with that. Still at the back of Class C, but going to work on it and going to slowly work my way forward until I'm giving the guys at the front a run for their money.
Class D has seen some of the most fierce battles and closest finishes so far in 2025. The likes of Gampath, Bilal Ahmad and Devil Smith also broke out, which sees Bernardo Gouveia looking comfortable at the top of the points table.
Yeah, so halfway now through the year, I've had a great half of the year. Started off on a bang with winning the very first race in South Africa. Then the second event was again at Swartkops. I won a race there again. Lots of pressure from Paolo Cavalieri, held him off, won that race. Then a surprise race win for me was at Kailami. With all the horsepower around me, I managed to beat them with my NA car. Unfortunately, the last round I had a bit of drama with my shock that the shaft actually snapped off and caused me to spin the car, and I bumped the car at the back into the tyre barrier. Thanks to Shane Krobler, PCR and a few other guys that helped me out, we got the car back 5 minutes before race 1 at the last event. I managed to compete, and race 2 I managed to finish in 3rd. So yeah, it's been a good start to the year. Been quite competitive in my class now with this car. So yeah, it's going good. I'm very happy at the moment, and hopefully the rest of the year I can pick up points, and my goal is to win Class D this year.
Michael Hobler and Davi Willefear are tied on 34 points, while Andre van Veen and Paolo Cavalieri are also still in contention. Now competing at the sharp end of Class D, Van Veen started 2025 in Class C, but a horrific season opener accident saw his E90 335i destroyed.
Yeah, look, we started our season running the yellow E90 in Class C. Obviously at Swartkops first race weekend, it didn't end well for us after we went off in turn 1. So that car is being rebuilt, but then we pulled out the E36 Class D car, put that back on the track, and we've been having a blast in Class D so far. We actually had a discussion this week because our Class C car is almost finished, and I said, well, we've been doing so well in Class D now with that car, we might as well finish the season in Class D. So that's where my thinking is at this stage. So from now on, going ahead, I think the aim of the game would be to get as much points per weekend as possible and try and finish as high as possible on that order.
Roland Hopkins had the only Class E lead. Sadly, his season was cut short after 2 rounds due to an accident at sea, and we wish him a very speedy recovery. In round 2, Eddie Rodriguez took the lead, but after missing round 4, he lost the place to seasoned debutant Wessel Mostert, who racked up 2 wins already. Rodriguez is now second, followed by Karobo Malamela, Justin Brown and Claudio Jardin. Malamela, another debutant, is one of the impressive young drivers making a name for themselves in the series and has already racked up 4 third places this season.
First season here in the BMW Club community, and honestly it's been great. Everything has been going smoothly. I'm happy with everybody, and the racing is close. I did come from the single-seater racing, the base game single-seaters. So yeah, my experience in racing is quite well better off. But yeah, it's great to race against the Class E guys. The guys are quick. The racing is close. Everyone wants to bump and trying to get each other to the front. So yeah, very excited and looking forward to the Red Star race.
Tihan van Rooyen is another young driver just outside the top 5 to watch for.
So it's been an interesting season so far. Slowly but surely getting the car competitive now for the updated Class E times and everything. Passion for speed wasn't too hot, but slowly but surely getting faster, doing small little bits of upgrades, getting the setup there as I wanted. And yeah, finally got the car now to a place where I can do competitive times against the M3s and 330s now. Model 125 is getting proper fast now. Definitely looking forward to Red Star, always do well there. Last year got my first podium in the series there and also my first ever race win. So next race, definitely looking forward to that. And also East London, that's a high-speed circuit, so a bit more up my alley there as well.
In Class F, Sean Dodd has held the lead throughout despite missing out on points at Kailami, which caused him to lose the lead in the series championship. He also raced in 2 cars already this year, starting with his E36 328i in round 1 before switching to his E82 130i.
Yeah, look, it's been a crazy year so far. From leading the championship for a couple of races, and then Kailami was a bit of a bad one. Something happened with my car and I scored no points. So from leading, I'm now back up to 5th place, leading class. It's been very exciting. I mean, I'm loving the series. Car's unbelievable. Getting used to it. It's a little bit heavy, but it's a learning curve with a new car. So I'm going as fast as I possibly can. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but you know what? I'm loving every moment, and just the camaraderie of all the guys that give their little input in here. And I just want to every time go out there do the best I can. So let's see how the year goes, halfway point. I'm down to 5th overall, first in class, and I just hope I can actually just continue and do as best I possibly can towards the end of the year. So let's see.
Dodd does have a slight margin of comfort with Zahir Sidat, Karen Ninaba, Chloe Stewart and Kian Budaya all in contention.
So basically I'm racing in Class F, and it's been an interesting year. I missed one race due to our fasting month, but other than that I think I'm faring up quite well. I'm second in class. The car has been performing excellent. So far, touch wood, no issues. Going forward, yes, I do need a lot more power. I can see my competitors are killing me on the straight, so I definitely have to upgrade power. And yeah, look forward to the season ahead.
It's Smith, Loubser, Mostert, De Gouveia and Dodd at the top. Tomorrow morning, the second half of our 2025 season starts at Red Star Raceway, and you're invited to come and join us on Saturday. And while we're showing some of the magnificent sunset scenes, let's go back 3 weeks to this year's second Expel South Africa BMW Car Club Gauteng Truck Day. In fact, some of those attending the track day had already arrived the previous evening, as a braai with fellow BMW Car Club Gauteng members beats any other Saturday night plans. With the circuit offering a host of accommodation options, you'll always run into some more racing friends as well.
Just with rules. Listen. Yeah.
Evenings like these around the fire are what build the spirit the BMW Car Club Gauteng has become known for. It's about club members becoming friends and creating bonds that make us all feel like family. Another enjoyable chapter of making memories. Well, after braving one of the coldest nights in Delmas, it was time to take on the circuit.
So we're back here at Red Star Raceway in Delmas for the second track day of the BMW Car Club Gauteng with XPEL as our title sponsor. We landed up a few of us sleeping over here at the track. They've got nice accommodation here at the lodges, and we had a bit of a party last night, so it was good fun. The reason we sleep here is so that we can get up bright and early to start preparing for registration. But yeah, it was a bit hard to get up this morning because this place is really cold. But yeah, we got up, we did our registration, all the drivers came through. We had just under 60 entries, a couple of late entries as well. So a nice big turnout, which we quite chuffed with. Obviously there's the different types of cars. There's the road cars and the race cars, and all different brands that come, not just the BMWs. Majority is BMW, but we do welcome all the other brands like the Porsches, and there's a couple of Mercs, Renaults even. There's an Alpha that joins, yeah. And of course we had two 1400 Champ Buckies that came to have some fun today. So yeah, all good. Let's see how the day goes. It's starting to warm up a bit now, so hopefully we have a great day.
The first order of business, though, drivers briefing. The day's entry list consisted of drivers with varying amounts of circuit experience, and the mandatory briefing ensured that everyone knew what they could and could not do. After that, time to finish with a few final bits of preparation. All of this allowed it to warm up a bit before the first participants took to the circuit. So let's recap how this works. 4 groups, 2 each for road and race cars. Recorded laps decided positions in 12 classes, again split between road and race cars. While the action continued on the circuit, Colin had some gifts to hand out.
Hi guys, thank you for joining us for the XPEL Track Days with the BMW Club, and a proud sponsor for the club, and looking forward to still many years with the club, empowering the trial series.
Yeah, good morning from Red Star Raceway. We're here with Colin. We've just been handed the BMW Club book. Yeah, it's a fun day out. We got some kids racing in the taxi and just having a fun day out with the BMW Car Club. Over to you, Colin, on the book.
And yeah, so the BMW Club's book was commissioned by BMW Group Classic in Germany, and they basically showcase all the clubs throughout the world. So there's a total of 800 clubs, 230,000 members, and obviously we do feature in there. There's some nice pics of our race series, and some of our Cape Town club is featured as well, with some photos there. So really just a lovely coffee book table. So head off to ZF to get your gearbox serviced, and you'll be able to read this in the waiting room.
Thank you very much, Colin. Appreciate the book. I know there's been a lot of hard work from the Car Club of Gauteng to get Car Club of the Year last year, I think it was. And well done to the team, yourself, Bernie, Varish, everyone on the committee. Well run, and we appreciate all the effort you put in, and we enjoy being part of the club. So thank you for all the support, and yeah, we're here to have a good day with all the young drivers, get some practice before the next round here at Red Star. So epic day.
It looks like everyone had fun out there. Let's go catch up with some of the participants.
Hey guys, we're at Red Star Raceway today, and it is the first official practice day that I'm doing after I turned 16. My birthday was yesterday, and we are here racing today, and I'm having such a fun time. It is such a ball. The track is so lovely today, and my car is just amazing.
So it's our first time trial for the year. This is after our rebuild Kalami. We put the car in the wall. We had to re-weld half the car back on again and rebuild it from scratch. We we're also launching our new sponsors, Time Out Boxburg, and then Rhapsody, who's come on board with regards to wrapping up the car. So yeah, it went well. We've been taking passengers the whole day, so the objective is to just give a bit of exposure. It's a bit of a shakedown test for the race weekend. So we're happy with the car. It feels good. We managed to get in 2:12, and yeah, I think on race day we'll pretty much put in 2:11, so we should be on pace. But overall, good day, good vibe today, and I think looking forward to the race at the end of the month.
We're here at Red Star today, our track day, third one of the year I think. It's been amazing, the wind's a little bit off, the temperature's really nice. We put some new tyres on the car so they're a little bit wider, it gives us more grip. Having so much fun and just hoping to improve the times. And just thank you to BMW, Gauteng and all the sponsors, Expel and Freddie for setting up the car and getting everything correct. And having us race. It's really fun.
Good day guys and girls. We are spending a fantastic day here at Red Star Raceway again. It's the second meeting for the year in the BMW Club Gauteng Time Trial Series. We took out the 991 Mark II GT3 RS again today. We had new rubber on the car, we set very good times, and we are very pleased with the performance of the car. This is a very fast track on the straights, and then you get the twisties, which is very technical. You have to have a car that's set up properly, that doesn't understeer. If you don't understeer in the corners, you are rewarded with good times. Again, with all the BMW fans and the BMW Club drivers, great day here, family as well. Thanks again Bernard and all our sponsors Expel for a great event that you put together.
Alright, this is my first time out with my new car. Just a bit of info about the car. It's a 1985 series called the E12. Original, the car was a 520 auto, 6-cylinder. Now I've changed and upgraded to new suspension, new brake, and it's fitted with a 4.4 N62 BMW V8, 6-speed manual. First time out, very happy with the car. Best time I think was a 14.6. I did a 14.6 with the car. Still a lot of gremlins, small stuff I need to sort out, but overall extremely happy with the car. The torque is addictive, sound of the V8 is just unbelievable. Only the biggest problem for today, I've missed my mascot. I don't know what happened to the mascot. He didn't pitch up. I don't know where he is. So yeah, but happiness with the car.
Yeah, the day went a little bit up and down. We had an issue with the Lotus initially with the brake pipe, but we fixed that fairly quickly. Went out the session, did a good time, and then I went to take my daughter-in-law for a spin, and something broke. We're not sure what it is. I don't even want to think about it now. But the lemon went well. My son tested it, and he seems to be very happy. He did good times, so I'm happy as well. And then I also took my wife's car for my wife's BMW on the track for a short while, so that was lots of fun. No, I had a full day. It was a pleasurable day.
Last month we spoke to Lorenzo, the race driver and scrutineer, and this time he put on his coaching cap.
So as was mentioned in the last show, with regards to driver training and stuff like that, we're out here again at Red Star Raceway with the BM Club on a track day. It was a very good day. It was 60 entries. It was very successful. And yeah, we had a few clients here on the day, just doing some training. Obviously I'm wearing my race suit today, so I was on driving duty as well. We take the car for a lap, we check the setup, we try and see what time we can do with it, and we try our best to get the driver to get up to that time. We obviously give our input, in terms of setup, in terms of lines, in terms of all that stuff, just to try and get the driver confident and at the pace where they should be. So yeah, that's what we offer at Comprehensive Driving Solutions, along with advanced driving courses, skid pan courses, online simulator training, and some theory courses for the youth, as well as solutions for corporate companies. So yeah, if you need anything, then let us know.
Now you all remember this clip from our last track day feature?
En ons hoop eintlik daar kom nog 'n bietjie plaasbakkies en gewone karre hierso tussen die BMW's.
Well, Christo got his wish with a second class bakkie joining the fun.
Ja, ons geniet ons dag baie. Ek het laas gevra dat nog 'n bietjie plaasbakkies en gewone karre kom. Ja, daar daarom nog 'n plaasbakkie gekom.
Ja, soos hier by die track day hierso in 'n lekker koue winderige Delmas hier by Red Star. Ek is hier met my Nissan 1400 tipper. My kompetisie is Nissan apparently is dit die plaasbakkie. Ja, so ons het hierdie nou offisieel die tippertjie genoem en ons hoop op die volgende trekdag om hom weer te bring. Miskien so 'n paar tweaks te doen om 'n beter laptyd op te stel. En net vir almal sê wat vandag gekom het, hoop julle dit geniet. En ons sien julle by die volgende trekdag.
It was an enjoyable day for all. Now let's have a look at the fastest times. Peter Zeeley, who won the Simonla Hill Climb earlier this year, set a sub-2-minute time to take the day. Carlo Garbini and Anton Pommerstein beat their race series rival Renier Smith to the podium, while Philip Smith was 5th.
Well, that's a wrap for the BMW Car Club track day here at Red Star, sponsored by XPEL, of course. We had a wonderful day here today. The weather played its part. It was nice and warm, although there's a cold front coming. I think it's on the way because it's starting to feel a bit chilly, but we had a wonderful day. The cars stayed on track. Everyone seems to have gone home in one piece. Cars on the trailer, they came on a trailer, and cars have driven here, driven back home. That's what we want to see. So everyone had a great time. We've just done prize giving. Everyone's receiving their certificates. So yeah, it's been an awesome day, and we look forward to the next one in September at Swartkorps, and then the last one will be back here at Red Star in November, but with the direction the other way around.
In July, we'll slow things down a bit with our annual Christmas in July breakaway weekend before this year's I2 BMW Car Club Gauteng Concours d'Elegance. Remember to check out the BMW Car Club Gauteng website for all our upcoming events. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. From me, Philippa Guana, and the production team, it's goodbye until next month. And we wish all our BMW and Performance Parts Race Series competitors a safe, enjoyable and warm weekend at Red Star Raceway.